It's time for the 24 Honda Civic Sport to get a little attention. Got a box last week and I have not opened it yet, but it is from the UK. Morecambe, I believe. Specifically, it doesn't say it on there. It does say it on there. Cox Motorsports, Motor Parts. So we're gonna get this open, see what we got. There it is. You guys can probably tell what it is. All right, all appears to be fine. It is the Duckbill Spoiler for the hatchback. So, pretty excited about it. There's your struts that go with it. Probably won't be using those. Just put those aside, but yeah, so this is it. And as you might guess, not much to it. So, we'll be making this plain look a little more dressed up. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, I have the part out. I think I've got everything I need to get this installed. I found these. I didn't have a really good 7/16 bit. I like this one because it's got the point, the pilot point on there, and it's a 7/16. As we know from other videos, that 7/16 is the right size. Push these clips down in there. So we're gonna try and see if we can get this installed on the back. Very nervous about putting holes in the back of my hatch. I know it will work. I just got to execute it correctly. So, all right, we will see. You can see what comes with the kit. Really isn't much. There's 4 clips here. An alcohol wipe. Here's your template. Just mark your holes. This one's a little bit wrinkled up in the bag, but and do your basic spoiler. So not a lot to it. I've got the template in place, and you can see that it is right up to the edge, all the way around. It's a little bit too close, wasn't it? So it just follows that all around there. Let me just lift that up. You can see that's just like right on the edge there. So I've got it marked essentially with a Sharpie in here. So I think our template is in the right spot though. There is some leeway in there. So that's the first step. Now I have the holes marked. That's the easy part. I put the template on, as you saw, on this side, and then marked it and repositioned it after I took the tape off, and the holes were lined up really nicely on that side. This side, I took the template off, and they were lined up just slightly off. It was kind of like to the northeast, I guess, of the little hole. Honestly, it's really not going to matter because you're going to be drilling a hole that is basically 7/16, and as long as you hit that center. So I just need to go just slightly off center of these marks right there. So it is marked. Well, it's dark outside and having a hard time bringing myself to putting holes in my hatch. I know it's going to work. It's a Honda OEM part, but I can't say I've ever drilled any holes in my car before, so I know I just got to do it and get it over with. So okay, I'm committed now. The pilots are drilled, so next step is to get the 7/16 out and start putting the big hole in. All right, first hole is drilled, so I put some painter's tape on there just so I wouldn't go too far, but it really wasn't an issue. So I'm gonna get the rest of the three drilled out. All right, they are drilled. A lot of shavings, a lot of plastic shavings. You can see about how thick that is, how thick that plastic is. Maybe it's not too thick. First I thought it was like 1/4 of an inch. It's not even that. So we're all on our way now. I'm gonna get it cleaned up and put the little wipe, use the wipe on it after I get the shavings off of there. So, all right, next step. So I pulled the spoiler out of the bag, out of the plastic. You see it's actually made in Germany. I went with Berlina Black. It's got that protective plastic on there. It says keep it on there until you install the spoiler. Actually ran out and also bought some silicone just to kind of put in some of those gaps, some of those holes. So the clips go in there really nicely, but you can see that there's like some area around it. And anyway, I just wanted to kind of make sure that there wasn't going to be anything that caused water to get inside there. So I still need to clean it off one last time, but I think I'm ready to finish putting the clips on. So, all right, it is on, it is down, the tape is off. So I pressed it down, and all that's left is remove this plastic covering to protect it. And here it is. I am super happy with that. My first thought is I really like it. It is Berlina Black. That was really my only choice to go with, because they don't have lunar silver metallic over in Europe, but I am very happy with how that turned out. I kind of thought that the black might go well with the wheels, the black wheels, and I just didn't want to spend the extra money to have it painted. So here it is on, and I'm happy about that. A couple things. Huge shout out to Nick, who has the YouTube channel NAUS. If it wasn't for his video, I would never have done this on my own. And the second thing is, I also would not have done it, not drilled holes anyway, if it had not been the Honda OEM spoiler. Even though it's the one in Europe, it is the same body that they sell here in the States. I would not have done this if it hadn't been either of those two things. So huge shout out to Nick and Honda for their great product. I'm excited.